They walked off the court without a win, but not without a story that deserved to be told. Yokkaichi Marinol Gakuin's journey at the Winter Cup ended in the second round with a 79-88 loss to Seika girls, yet the scoreboard failed to capture the spirit they displayed. For head coach Ai Inagaki, this team represented the highest level of completeness she had ever guided, and that belief was tested against one of the tournament's most formidable opponents. From the opening minutes, Seika asserted their presence through the sheer dominance of their international center, Akindele Taiwo Idiot. Standing at 189 centimeters and armed with refined skills, she controlled the paint and punished every defensive lapse with consecutive scores. As the defense collapsed inside, the ball swung outside, and Amy Yoshikawa capitalized, knocking down 4 3-point shots in the first quarter alone. By the end of the opening period, Marinol found themselves staring at a daunting 17-31 deficit. The second and third quarters demanded patience and resilience. Marinol fought to stabilize the game, matching intensity and effort, but the gap stubbornly refused to close. Each small run was answered, and every hopeful moment was met with resistance. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the final quarter, the difference stretched to 21 points, the widest margin of the night. For many teams, that would have been the end. For Marinol, it became the beginning of their finest stretch. The defense suddenly shifted gears. Hands became quicker, passing lanes disappeared, and steals began to pile up. On the other end, long-range shots finally fell, one after another, igniting belief on the bench and in the stands. With just 47 seconds remaining, Haruka Yoshida buried a three-pointer that cut the deficit back into single digits. It was a moment that changed the emotional rhythm of the game. Coach Inagaki later revealed that this surge was no accident. Player rotations had been carefully planned so the team could unleash everything they had in the final moments. And when the time came, the players answered. Then came the play that defined the night. With 34 seconds left, Nakajima rose for a three-point attempt and drew a foul. 3 free throws were awarded, a rare opportunity to swing momentum even further. But as she landed, Nakajima injured her foot and had to leave the court. The gym fell quiet. Into that silence stepped Mao Kawaguchi. She was not known for her free throw accuracy. Everyone in the building knew it. Yet Coach Inagaki sent her in without hesitation. The first shot missed. Instead of groans or frustration, laughter erupted from the bench. Coach and players alike smiled. Later, Inagaki explained it simply. This team had its own way of handling pressure. Kawaguchi had spent 3 years, even 6 including middle school, giving everything she had. In that moment, success or failure no longer mattered. She was trusted not because of statistics, but because of who she was. No one would blame her, no matter the outcome. That trust changed everything. Kawaguchi calmly stepped back to the line. The second free throw dropped. So did the third. The score tightened again, now just a 5-point game. But time was unforgiving. The final buzzer sounded before Marinol could complete the comeback. Defeat was official. Regret was not. Coach Inagaki's face carried a smile, not disappointment. The team had executed what they practiced. They had played their basketball until the very end. Someone mentioned that the players weren't crying. Only then did tears begin to fall. Not tears of regret, but of release. This was a group that had given everything it had. They lost the game, but protected something far more valuable. Trust, effort, and the bond that only forms when people fight together until there is nothing left to give.